Hey YouTube, so I am here to do my week 34 and week 35 updates since having gastric bypass surgery. Last week on Tuesday, YouTube was acting really crazy for me. I don't know if anybody else was having a problem, but I literally did a webcam video twice and it still failed both times, and I honestly just didn't have time to do it a third time. I probably, after the first time, should have done it on my regular camera, realizing that it wasn't working. But oh well. And so then the rest of the week, I really didn't have time. And as the days went on, I had a little bit of time Saturday, but I was like, you know what? It's almost the next week, so let's just do both of them together. So let's see. The week last week was week 34, and so I weighed 258.2 pounds, and then I weighed in at 253.8. So in week 34, I lost 4.4 pounds, which I'm definitely excited about. I worked my butt off. Last week was like when I lost that weight. I was first starting my job and I was exercising so much all the time. Like, I seriously worked my butt off for that 4.4 pounds. So I was definitely happy about that. My job is going really good. So as of right now, 2 days a week, I teach water aerobics, and the other days I teach swim lessons, and I'm working 6 days a week, which is a lot. It was going to be a part-time job, but it's kind of ended up pretty much almost a full-time job. So it's good, but it's also at the same time very exhausting because even with swim lessons, you may not be completely like swimming, like full active swimming, but you're still walking up and down with the pool with the kids. And so, like in a 40-minute class, you could probably walk up and down the pool like 20 plus times. And then on most days, you don't have just one class, you have several classes. And so it really adds up. And I live really close to where I work. So it's about like a 10-minute walk. So I walk there and I walk back. And I have a split schedule. So then later in the day, I walk there and I walk back. So that alone is 40 minutes of walking. So I'm getting a lot of exercise. I'm still, even here after week 35, I'm still feeling tired. I want to say not as tired, but I'm still tired because of all the exercise. My energy, like when I'm working, my energy is good, but like when I get home, I do take naps and stuff because I have exercised so much. So it's good, it's bad, because I feel like right now all I'm really doing is working and sleeping. But I know as the weeks go on, it's gonna get easier for me. I have really honestly haven't worked out besides going to water aerobics, which I've done like, well, let's see, in week 34, I did it 4 days, and then in week 35, I did it 4 days also. So I didn't reach my like 5 day my goal of having it exercise 5 days a week, but honestly I feel like I'm exercising as is. I hate to really count, like, even though it is exercise, like walking there and walking back, I don't really want to count that towards my exercising because I guess I feel like if I get out of like sync of exercising and use just walking as an excuse, I won't get enough exercise in. I don't know. I'm sure once maintenance comes around more and I'm just kind of maintaining my weight, I won't maybe feel like that as much. But for right now, I feel like I just gotta keep on top of it because once I get out of it, out of the pattern of doing it, it's so hard to get back in. And my first swim lesson in the morning is at 7 o'clock, and then after that at 8 o'clock is water aerobics. And on Friday morning, I don't actually have to be there until 9 o'clock. And so I know when Friday comes this week, I'm going to be like, oh, let's sleep in, but I'm going to make myself go. It's just an hour earlier, and that way I can just get my exercise done another way, because I know by the time I get home, I do not want to exercise at all. So, but I'm really enjoying my job. I've already gotten some compliments from some parents, and parents asking me for the next section of swim lessons to be teaching their kids. So that's really exciting. Um, so, as of right now, oh, and I didn't say, in week 35, so I was 253.8, and now I weigh 252. So, in week 35, I lost 1.8 pounds. I wish I'd honestly lost more than that because, like I say, I worked my butt off for that 1.8 pounds. I'm thinking also it could possibly be some muscle. I've really noticed like on the front of my lower legs, like it being not hurting, but kind of being like a little sore. Like, oh wow, you're working that front muscle right there. I don't know what it's called, but so I'm sure I'm building some muscle. I'm sure that's why I didn't lose as much weight also. And this week, of course, or last week, of course, I was a little more constipated than the week before. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I had like my birthday is on July 3rd. And so that is almost a week away because it's Tuesday. So tomorrow it'll be a week away. I'm hoping my goal, fingers crossed, is to be under 250. Even if it's 249.9, I'm under 250. So that's my goal. And I'm only 2 pounds away. So I'm really honestly thinking I can make that goal. Um, I'm just so excited about being under 250 because that means I'm almost in the 100s. So yes, hopefully I will make my birthday goal. And speaking of my birthday, I'm wanting to definitely like have a treat. I don't want to like in last birthdays, you'd have a piece of cake, ice cream, piece of cake later, or you would treat yourself more than once. I want to treat myself, but only one time. And I'm really debating because I don't know if I want to do the cake thing. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of kind of like a healthy treat, but still feels like a treat to me because it is my birthday and I want to do something special for myself. I just don't want it to be too much. Like if I did do cake, which I kind of don't really think I will, I would do cupcakes. That way it would already be in the serving size. Any leftover, just send it away. Because I know if it's in my house, I'll eat it. So, I'm not sure. I thought, well, you could do angel food cake. And angel food cake is pretty good, but I don't know. I guess I feel like I want something more than that for my birthday, but I don't know. If anybody has any ideas out there of maybe some low calorie, like treats, I've also thought about using like the bake mixes that are sugar free, from like, Betty Crocker. Like I know they have cake and brownies and things like that. So thought about that. So yeah, if you have any ideas, definitely let me know. Um, let's see. And on the 22nd, which was last Saturday, just like a couple days ago, I was 8 months out. And time has really flown by, like, so fast. And it's amazing at 8 months what I couldn't have done, um, 8 months ago. Like, I can get myself out of the pool. Granted, I can't get myself out of the pool yet climbing onto the wall, but I can, like, doing the steps and holding on to the metal railing, like at the deep part of the end. And 100 pounds ago, I would have never, ever been able to do that. I feel accomplished. I don't know, I just feel so happy and I definitely feel like I'm finally stable on my depression medicine and I'm not feeling really depressed or sad. I know the overtired feeling is just honestly from all the exercise. But besides that, I'm not really feeling depressed. I'm feeling more like satisfied with how my life is. Um One thing I really need to watch out for is I'm snacking more. I know once again it's because of all the exercise I do. Because like I say, I walk to work, I do a swim lesson at 7, then I do water aerobics, and then I'll like eat a snack, like just like a small snack. And then I have more lessons from 9 to 11. I probably, I probably would have that snack because I've noticed I've started, like, I still feel hunger, but I feel nauseous. So, like, after the water aerobics, um, I get nauseous. So that's why I started eating a snack. And then knowing that I have 2 more hours of lessons before lunchtime, I just feel like I need that snack. Also, I've been having a snack in the afternoon because then I have like a 2 hour break, and then from 1 to 3 I have swim lessons, and then I have an hour break, and then from 4 to 6:30. So then I don't end up getting home till like 7. And I try to eat dinner like around 6. Um, so I've been having an afternoon snack. So before I was only having one snack, but now I'm having two snacks, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So I am kind of worried that I'm eating too much. Granted, I'm not really writing down the calories, which I should do. Um, and my snack in the morning is like some cheese and fruit. So I get some carbs, I get some protein. So I don't feel like it's a bad snack. I'm not grabbing a bag of chips or a candy bar or something like that. But it still does worry me because I don't want to get in the habit of always snacking. But I am also nauseous if I don't eat something. So I don't know. I decided that I'm gonna go talk to my nutritionist. He's actually out of town until Thursday, so I probably won't be able to see him for a couple weeks. But I want to go in there and explain my situation, how much I'm exercising, and see what he thinks. Because I think if I hear it from a professional, then I won't be as scared because I'm not eating near anything half of the amount that I used to eat. So I guess I shouldn't be scared, but I'm still worried because I don't want to go back to the way my life was before. Um, and like it was so embarrassing because on like the second day of my real job, like the first week was just training, but like on the second day of the first real work week, I actually hurt my arm. Like I fell and busted my butt on the floor around. We have an inside pool, and it's all concrete around. And so to go in the office, I just fell and I busted my arm, and like this toolbox thing fell on it, and it was like really swollen. And my friend was like, I bet you like fractured it or something like that. And I'm like, no, no, it doesn't hurt that bad. Um, but I went and got it checked out, did some x-rays, and it's like a hematoma or toma or something like that. I don't know. So it's really bruised. It's definitely gotten better. The bruise is going away, but it was like a massive bruise, like around 3/4 of my arm. So that was crazy. But the good news was everybody was like, we've all fallen before, so the one thing I'm noticing is I'm starting to notice myself with more like natural curves and not like curves of fat. Like I'm noticing that I'm actually like starting to see and feel my hips before because there was my like before my waist was bigger than my hips. Now it's the other way around. My waist is smaller than my hips. And granted, it's not by much, but it's a little bit. So before my pants would like go on my waist, and now they're kind of more sitting on top of my hips. I don't know. I really like that. I feel like I'm starting to kind of take shape from being overweight into more of a like thinner framed body. So I'm really liking that. And also noticing more loose skin in my like my thighs and my arms. I'm still not really too like I guess feel bad about that. I live in Texas. It's over 100 degrees. I'm still gonna wear like my short sleeve shirts and my tank tops because it's too hot. But I'm I don't know. Like, I know I have definitely, like, since most of my weight was in my stomach, I will definitely do surgery to remove that on my stomach. But I don't know if I'll fool with anything else. I guess I'll just have to see because I'm hoping with water aerobics, maybe it will tone it up a little bit. I mean, I know realistically it's not going to be a miracle worker, but I'm hoping anything is better than nothing. Um, and really, that's, I guess, all that's really happened over these past 2 weeks, mainly to summarize it, lots of exercise, um, busy working. And like I say, I'm enjoying it. It's kind of feeling that void of working with kids because, since I'm a certified teacher and don't have a teaching job, it kind of feels that void. And then so of course that also helps with my depression part. I still definitely want to be a teacher, but unfortunately where I live, there's too many teachers and not enough jobs. I was hoping so bad that this would be the year for me to get a teaching job, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And for once, I don't feel like it's my weight that's holding me back. I truly feel like it's the economy. So that helps my self esteem a lot, honestly, because I stopped looking for several years because I was like, you know what? Nobody's gonna want me because of how obese I am. Nobody's gonna want me because of my stamina. And now I can legitimately say, you know what, I can do this job. I can do this job to all of my abilities and all my skills. Um, and it's not because of my weight. So that's really exciting. So I hope everybody has an amazing week. And I guess I will see y'all in July because it'll be July 1st next time I make a video. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.